Now that we grouped our features and tasks, we're ready to score them. And for this exercise, we're going to focus on the contest interactions, and I'll turn that into a table for you guys. And let's remind ourselves of the scoring rubric. If we give it a score of 0, it means that feature or task does not help at all with our goal. If we give it a score of 1, it means the feature or task helps incidentally. A 2 means that it's mostly helpful, and a 3 means it hits the nail on the head. And let's start with the individual contest screen and the current primary goal. Let's remind ourselves of the current primary goal. Our current primary goal is to get to 10,000 unique viewers for one contest. And how does the individual contest screen help with that? Well, if there is no individual contest screen, there is going to be no viewers for the individual contest screen. But just like the tree that falls in the forest that no one hears about, just having an individual contest screen by itself doesn't help us get to 10,000 unique viewers automatically. So it's mostly helpful is how I would describe it, so I'm going to give it a 2. Now let's take a look at the unique value proposition. And the unique value proposition, just to remind everyone, is that we are a contest-based platform that generates excitement for both creators and viewers. And an individual contest screen, or the idea of a contest, is what that excitement is all about. So I'm going to say it hits the nail on the head. So I'm giving it a 3. Let's remind ourselves of the pain points. And the pain points for the creators are that you're left to your own devices, and popularity doesn't mean that meaningful revenues are generated. And for the viewers, finding great content is not that easy, and you don't have an emotional attachment to the content beyond its entertainment value. And again, a contest like really addresses these like straight on, hits the nail straight on the head. So I'm going to give it a 3. And when you add all of that up, that is your cup score, and our cup score in this case is an 8 for individual contest screen. So now let's move to multiple contest support. And we'll start with the current primary goal again. The current primary goal is that we get 10,000 unique viewers for one contest. It's not 10,000 unique viewers across all contests. So having multiple contests gives us multiple shots at reaching that goal. So I say it helps incidentally. It just gives us more rolls of the dice, if you will. So I'm giving it a 1. As far as the unique value proposition goes, like having this excitement, well, one contest also generates excitement. When having more than one contest, more rolls of the dice. So I say it helps incidentally again. And let's take a look at the pain points. Again, for the creators, you're left to your own devices for promotion. Well, multiple contests don't necessarily help with that. And popularity doesn't always mean meaningful revenues are generated. Well, it doesn't help with that either. And for viewers, you want to find the great content. And form emotional attachments. And again, like more contests means more videos. That's more rolls of the dice, if you will, again. So I'm going to say it helps incidentally. And adding all that together, the cup score is a 3. And this is where the cup score really shines, because when I started this exercise, I was thinking we should definitely have multiple contest support. But the cup method here helped me unbundle my assumptions and analyze them one by one. The end result is that this one didn't score as high as I thought it would. So I think it's a good illustration of why the cup method is so powerful. So now let's move on to contest sharing and promotion. And let's start with the current primary goal of getting to 10,000 unique viewers for one contest. And the more you share the contest, the easier this goal becomes. So I'm going to say it hits the nail on the head, and I'm going to give it a 3. Moving on to the unique value proposition. The unique value proposition is all about excitement for the creators and the viewers. And again, sharing a contest dials up the excitement for it. So I'm going to give it a 3 again. Hits the nail on the head. Now let's move to pain points. Again, sharing a contest, other people sharing the contest in this example, helps the creators not have to rely on just their own promotion for the contest. And for the viewers, it dials up the emotional attachment that they form with the contest and the videos that they're viewing within the contest. So I'm going to give it another 3, hits the nail on the head, and that adds up to a 9. Moving on to the contest leaderboard. Now let's start with the current primary goal again. Having a leaderboard plays with a bunch of psychological triggers for people. It will help us get to 10,000 unique viewers by generating competition, but it's not as powerful as sharing, in my opinion. So I'm going to say it's mostly helpful. as far as reaching the current primary goal. As far as the unique value proposition is all about excitement within the contest, and having a leaderboard is how you communicate where people stand and generate that excitement. So I think it hits the nail on the head. I'm going to give it a 3. Moving on to the pain points. When it comes to promoting content, it doesn't necessarily directly help with that. And popularity not always meaning meaningful revenues. It doesn't help with that either. It definitely helps with finding great content, and it helps with there being more of an emotional attachment form with the videos beyond their entertainment value, because you roll into the excitement of the contest here. So it helps with the viewers and not so much with the creators. So I'm going to give it a 2. And when you add all that up, that adds up to a 7. Let's move to the previous contests archive. Does having a previous contest archive help with us getting a 10,000 unique viewers? Well, it doesn't. Like, the contest is already over. So I'm going to give this a 0. Let's move to the unique value proposition. Does it generate excitement? Not really. The contest is already over again. So we're going to give it another 0. Does it help with any of the pain points for the creators? Not really. The contest is already over. I feel like a broken record. But it does help with finding great content for viewers. It doesn't help with them forming an emotional attachment, but the winners of previous contests are obviously good pieces of content. So I'm going to give it a 1 there on the strength of that, and adding all that up, it adds up to a 1. So that's an example of how we score tasks and features within a group. I hope this was useful.